Kasiha brought to you by the Hustle Sport Group. Imagine having the skills and the ambition but no clear path towards a steady income. That's the reality faced by many young South Africans living in townships today, where youth unemployment sits at a staggering 62.4%, the highest in the world for a major economy. That's calling for job creation. Meet Nomsis Tolle. She's a 26-year-old skilled trade trader living in Tembisa, making approximately 1,500 rands a month. But she has no visibility beyond the streets, no invoicing or payment records. Youth unemployment continues to be a crisis in the world, with it having an increase of 12 points since 2015. And yet, a 100 billion rand township economy stays hidden, with over 80% of township businesses being unregistered. Less than 9% get bank loans, and many survive on 1,200 rands a month. Young people themselves have named the failures, with the highest having to be 58.7% of unemployment youth report zero prior work experience, meaning no formal references. The solution, Kasi Hub, an all-in-one solution platform with a discovery feed, report, financial tools, and as a coach. Built for real life, low data, cash friendly, no bank account needed, and multi-language. Kasi Hub, where hustle means opportunity.
Our partner Andile has covered the problem, the user persona, the data, and the solution. The Kasi Hub, an all-in-one app for growth, specifically for the township economy. Now we go directly into what that solution is by first going through the wireframe. So the wireframe of the app consists of 27 screens in total. I've highlighted 8 key ones that give us a sample of what the app solution is. So let's start and go through them. We first have the splash screen, which is the initial opening screen. This is the onboarding. This is where it starts when you download the app. This is where you're gonna start. And then from there, move over to the language. This is one of the key components we have in terms of the app functionality. We have all the official languages of South Africa, and when we roll out to other countries, we'll have those languages as well. One of the other user screens is the user type. So when you're on board, you choose which kind of user are you. Are you just a skilled laborer looking for work, skilled youth looking for work, or do you run an informal business as a youth and you're looking for work, or you are the customer and need a service? Another key functionality we've built in is the pricing guide, where it actually guides you as the entrepreneur in terms of, and also the user in terms of what the market rates are in your area for that particular service. Another one is the main gig screen. Once you've set up your account, you will have a main gig screen where it shows you all the services that are available for you or all the gigs you can apply for. And then the job creation. This is when you have done all those previous steps and then you finally get a job. This is the page where you'll be going through that job and placing that job. It connects directly to WhatsApp. Once everything is done on the app, you can switch over to WhatsApp for a receipt, for an invoice, and also finalize the communication there. Or you can choose to finalize all the information directly on the platform. From there, once you're done with the service, we have an inbuilt voice note review you can leave or a written review depending on you. Another key element of the app is also the coaching. We have inbuilt coaching available in the app, and the lessons player is where you're going to access all of those things. Now we're going to move over to the user testing feedback. So along this journey of creating this, we went and did user interviews to check how the market will receive our product. So let's start with the needs, or what is a bit more positive. So profile one, on number one. Profile setup, we found that one of the users said the profile setup sounded too long for a first-time user. So several testers felt that the 4 steps profile builder was an issue, way more effort than they would like, and they will look at us reducing the steps or making it clearer for them to understand. Another problem was that the pricing guide was not very visible during setup. So 2 testers said their prices, they didn't notice their prices in the area displayed properly. So we need to adjust that so that it's more visible to the market or to our people. Number 3, WhatsApp handoff felt like leaving the app. So when the flow moved to WhatsApp to finalize a job, some customers felt uncertain that they were not sure whether the job was confirmed or still pending. The transition between the app and WhatsApp needed clearer confirmation steps. And then number 4, voice note review was unfamiliar but then preferred. So users initially hesitated at the voice note review screen. They had never reviewed a specific service by audio before, but once they tried it, they enjoyed it better than writing a manual review, and also they trusted it better hearing a person's voice describing it as well. Now, based on those user reviews, these are the recommendations that we're going to take into account in terms of fixing those issues. So, for the profile being too long, a change we're going to introduce a quick profile option where you can just input your name, category, and location to get the user live immediately. Full profile completion becomes optional and can be done from the home screen at any time. This will reduce drop-off time at onboarding. The pricing nudge was missed. So the change we're going to do, redesign the pricing screen to show the area average in a full width highlighted card so that it's more visible to the people. The impact this is going to have is that it directly addresses chronic underpricing. For feedback 3, WhatsApp felt unconfirmed. The change we're going to make, add a full screen job confirmation inside the app before redirecting to WhatsApp. The card show provides names, the service, the time, the place, and the agreed price, and sends a copy to both parties. This will help in reducing ambiguity at the point of agreement. For feedback 4, the change that we're looking at making is that add a 2-second animation tooltip on first use, explaining the voice notes. So this helps with people understanding how the voice notes works and how they can review a review with a voice note. Now, should we get funding for this? Should we roll it out in the market? This is how we're going to execute. What we will do with those funds is purely execute on the following plans. For the first 1 to 6 months, we're going to build out the full app on both iOS and Android. At a later stage, we might roll it out on Harmony as well, depending on demand. Then we're going to pilot this app in 3 specific communities: Soweto, Tembisa, and Alexandra. This is the markets that we saw have the highest engagement of hustlers, which is our market. From there, we're going to recruit at least 500 service providers in those markets on the platform, market it to those, sell it to those people, get them, and show the value that this might have on them. Number 4, a key part of working with this system is the cash interface as well, along with the online payments. So we'll need to have cash agents and partner with local passage for that. And then the last step we'll do in that phase is dedicate a community ambassador or ambassadors in those communities. Those are the ones who are going to drive the engagement, drive the awareness, and be a spokesperson for the app, the solution, and also what it can do to the community. From there, we're going to take it to phase two. Phase two, we need to scale all across the Gauteng townships. Integrate with mobile money. This will be your M-Pesas, your Capitec Pay, and the likes. From there, we're going to launch the Kasi Coach in partnership with TVET colleges around those communities. We're then going to introduce a group saving circle, stokvels, within the app. This can help people with ordering stock, ordering all of those things, or supporting their businesses or hustles. The final step in this phase will be targeting at least 50,000 registered providers. This will be an aggressive rollout in terms of proving to the market that this actually adds value. Phase 3, on a 2-year plus timeline, we'll look at expanding to all 9 provinces and SADC countries. We're also going to look at partnering with government for youth employment data to specifically target the specific groups we are looking for. From there, we're going to launch a micro-learning platform through the trust scores. No bank history required. This will be purely based on how your hustles are performing, how much cash you generate, how much earnings you are making for yourself, and how you are managing those earnings through the app. From there, we're going to also look at now servicing the offline market, people who are not connected to the market. How we're going to do this? We're going to look at rolling out a USSD version for our users. From there, we're looking at launching the Kasi Hub Foundation to empower entrepreneurs all over the country. So we have spoken about all of this. This product or this app offers a very comprehensive solution to the unemployment issue we face. It covers our informal sector, the youth informal sector, business sector. It also covers the key youth who have skills and do not have the tools to do it. The township youth are not struggling because they lack talent or ambition. They are struggling because we lack the right tools. Kasi Hub gives us a place to be found, tools to manage our money, the knowledge to grow. Every profile that goes live is a person who no longer has to rely on luck, connections, or university degrees to earn. If we can connect capable hands to willing customers at scale in their own language, on low data, without a bank account, we can reduce unemployment one hustle at a time. This is a difference worth making. That's why we believe that with this app, you're going to grow your hustle, get found, and profit, and make a living. Thank you very much for your time.